Okay, welcome back, everybody. We are going to set sail for a very, very chilly overnight here after we laid down the snowpack today. Obviously not a major snowstorm, but did get about, I'd say, 3 inches in Grand Rapids. Now, just to the north of Grand Rapids, we do have reports. One from my chief meteorologist, Kevin Craig, of about 5 or 6 inches there in Comstock Park. So, those snow showers that did return this afternoon did deposit some locally heavy snow. But, on the roadways, you noticed that a lot of that was just melting. So I think a combined effort of maybe just a daytime snow, the actual air temperatures in the upper 20s to about 30 degrees, and our mild winter season overall does play a role. It keeps those ground temps a little bit higher, a little bit warmer than they typically would be this time of year. Maybe not a huge factor, but certainly, it's helping to melt things off when you got a warm November, December, and January. And here's a look at our snow statistics on the board now, including the 2.8 inches that was officially tallied at the airport. And why do we use that? Well, because that's the official observation site from the National Weather Service. Average snow through January 26th, 46.9 inches. If you go by climatology, that's what we should have had already by or through today. Actual snowfall so far, including that 2.8 inches today, we're up to 13 inches. So a whole whopping little over a foot now. Last year through January 26th. And folks, nobody remembers last year for being very snowy, I don't think, but we already had 32.5, so about 20 more inches last year here late in January, and the record, wow, near 100 inches back from 1952. That's something else. In the last segment, I was mentioning about how there were some breaks in the clouds a couple hours ago. Just went outside here recently. You could see a couple breaks off into the distant horizon as the sun was just about to go down. And amazing that you have any light out there around 6:30 at this point. Now, very little, but mostly cloudy skies that'll yield to at 7 o'clock. There may be a break or two. 27 degrees, enough clouds that we're keeping temperatures kind of fairly steady, just slowly dropping off the next couple of hours. But once we do get better breaks, and probably even more so after 11 o'clock, but perhaps starting to show face more so around that time, at which point we do get the breaks, the temps are going to begin to plummet down into the teens. And I think we can be in the lower teens, maybe as low as 10 or 12 degrees to open up the day on what will be Wednesday. A lot of cold air in Canada, and this is the pool of air that we're tugging from, in addition to the fact that we've got the snowpack down. That helps to refrigerate the low levels of the atmosphere, and then when you get breaks in the clouds, you get some level of radiational cooling with light winds, and that's why we're going to see temps drop from the upper 20s right now down into the lower teens, if not lower in some locations. Now, again, along the lakeshore, there's probably going to be more clouds sticking and staying overnight tonight, so a bit milder there by certainly at least several degrees. North wind at 10 to 15 miles per hour, but coming down just a bit as we go forth. Quite cold overnight tonight. No snow in sight here, folks, until potentially next weekend. More on that in just a moment. Couple flurries out there underneath some of these remaining clouds, but certainly nothing is going to be accumulating from here on out. Next system over Colorado, that will be just missing us down to the south. So a swing and a miss with that one. But here's another swirl off the coast of Washington and Oregon, and we'll see how that goes. We've got some models that bring some moisture in here late Saturday night into Sunday. Others that kind of miss us now, but it would be a close miss. So that's something to watch closely as we go forth. Lake effect snow showers and snow squalls directed towards Chicago. Yeah, that's a rare scenario, but it does happen every now and then with a north-northeast wind, or even just a northeast wind. Those winds will slowly start to work their way back to the north-northwest. Doug and Annie tomorrow evening, so may have a few snow showers in Berrien County. The rest of us, nothing more than a flurry by Thursday morning as winds turn to the west. Some sunshine, though. How about that? Friday and Saturday going to be chilly. Temps in the 20s.